Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching. This is Cisco in Tokyo coming at you with some more. We're gonna be doing some LBP acing of story mode levels because I am real tired and I feel like doing that tonight. So that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be done. Um, I gotta get the chat popped out. So give me a hot second. Not that anybody's here yet, but that's okay. Folks will be drifting in as folks do. Get that nice and set up, and it'll be golden. And the module loaded, so like that's good, right? Love that for us. But yeah, I took the day off of work because I was feeling kind of crummy, honestly. It's not like super crummy. It's not like big problems or anything. Oh, Alice, lovely to see you. Hope you're well tonight. The life is treating you good with the things and the stuff. Both of those things together. Not just the things or the stuff, but the things and the stuff. I hope they're treating you well. But yeah, like, just life was feeling like I wanted a day off today, so I took a day off today and got my shop. So that was cool. Got that sorted, so I don't need to worry about doing it on Saturday after work. Otherwise, like, it's not really not too much big news. Oh yeah, sorry about the yawn. It might be a big yawning kind of night because it's been like I said, it's been a bit of a long day. You'd have to go into Shinjuku, and that's never like. I mean, Shinjuku is not quite so bad when there aren't quite so many people around, and there weren't like a lot of people around when I went, so it was good. But still dealing with folks, and it's kind of a lot. So using up an extra spoon, even though I saved the spoon from not going to work. Funny how that works out. But hopefully your life is treating you pretty well. You got no particular stresses at the moment beyond, the world, everything that's going on in the world, which is a lot. Constantly. A lot. So sure we'll have more chances to talk about that as the night progresses. Oh gosh, it's yawning already. This is dangerous. I'm Dangerous City. Super hyped for America to invade Greenland. I mean, I'm glad somebody's hyped. I don't imagine that you are in fact actually hyped, but like, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have multiple wars. We need to dissolve the United States. We can't be the United States anymore. This is fucked. We are fucked. And the longer that we continue being the United States, the more fucked it is gonna be. I do not like it. I guess I mean I should hope that goes without saying, but not, as it were, a fan. You need to give land back to all the indigenous people of the United States and let them run. Honestly, yes. Honestly, 100% yes. But we're gonna move over to game because we're on the actual stream. I don't know if any. I don't know about sound anymore. Okay, so that's not doing it. Let's try the sound fix number 1. Actually, let me go over here because I know this plays sound. Monitor and off doesn't do it. Monitor and output. Like, I'm still not getting anything. Why are you like this? Okay, wait. Are you hearing the sound now? And is it too loud? Because I'm hearing the sound now, but I had to crank up the Elgato a bit, so have serious thing to say about Greenland, but like it's important to understand also the U.S. is still a settler colony. Okay, you are hearing sound good. And to destroy, you need to destroy the settler colony part. Yeah. No, like you're not gonna get any arguments from me on that one. As always, let me know if it gets to be too loud. I do not know why. Everything's been fucky with sound recently, but yeah. We are gonna attempt to get some aces. It's fine currently. That's good to hear. Well, we're certainly not going to be giving, we're not going to be using this as an excuse to give Greenland back to the indigenous people of Greenland. That part's, I mean, not that I think that you assumed that was going to happen, but that part's definitely not going to happen. I heard that the Dutch. Wait, why is there a? Why are you just sitting up there? I didn't even know that was there. I heard they're just like, yeah, shoot first and ask questions later. If anybody, troops are on the ground. Denmark, yes. Key thing about Greenland is 90% indigenous, and the indigenous land was stolen by Denmark. It's about as much European territory as like America's European territory. Yeah. And I'm sure that will be worked into the US's excuses for this, but like those will just be excuses. Danish and not Dutch, thank you. Oh, Kronos! Lovely to see you. Hope you're well tonight. Hope life's treating you good with the things and stuff. We are going to be doing, we're going to be attempting to get some aces on this particular profile so that we get the scoreboard prizes. Because this is the European profile, which has got all the DLC, but I unlocked the story mode prizes, but it doesn't unlock the scoreboard prizes. So we actually have to ace the levels to get all the prizes. In case you're wondering why we're doing this, I mean, beyond the fact that, like, it's been a whole day, and I wanted something I didn't need to really put too much thought into. This is a story level? I don't recognize it at all. Dang, Clive is gonna be sad. How you gonna be treating Clive like that? This is actually one of the more annoying story mode levels. I kinda hate it. It's real long. And there's a real easy place to die in the second part of the level, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. There's also a couple of really easy places to die in the first part of the level too, but it definitely sucks a lot more to get to the second half and be like, oh well, that's where I die. I kept on fucking up right here earlier today, and it's just like, okay, I'm done. Good. The actual pro-secession groups in Denmark are anti-Trump, but they're currently being accused by the Danish government of being pro-Trump, pro-Trump traitors now, because with this Greenland thing, every colonizer side is using their own games. Yeah. Is it possible to lower the game audio a bit? Yes, I can. Have been having some trouble with audio recently, so it's probably going to be beginning of streams. It'll probably be a little bit of fiddling to get things just in the right area. At least we don't have to worry about like saving any of the sack bots, anything like that. Like it's all that's whatever. We just gotta ace it. You'll be much happier as a trans girl, Clive. Trust me. That's a lot better. Okay. I don't know why. Like, Ops has been real random um about the sound stuff. It's like it's never the same. Each stream I've got to like reset it. And I don't get the issue. But I hope you're doing well, Kronos. Hope life is treating you good. I do like the Sackbot aspect of this level. Like, it is very cute, but there's a couple of bits that are real not cool. Maybe not good, but not terrible. Wait, like, your condition is not strictly good, but it's not terrible? Is that what we're going with here, or are you talking about the game audio still? Okay, well, I'm glad at the very least your condition is not terrible. And I hope that that does continue. I definitely know what that mood feels like, though. Oh yeah, okay, so we got the gloves. Excellent. Please don't blow me up. Once we get past this level, like, it'll be maybe a bit more smooth sailing for a couple of levels. Though if something doesn't change, it might be heading that direction, so fingers crossed, I hope. Alright, well, I'm not going to ask you to share any more about that than you're comfortable with sharing, as always, but I will also keep my fingers crossed for you, and you do know that you can, I mean, you know by this point, but you can get in touch with me in the DMs, and if there's anything I can do to help... Oh, I'm fucking this up. This is not good. If there's anything that I can do to help, even if it's just listening, you know, you can always grab my elbow and I will listen. Also, if you have any enemies here, like, I could conceivably smite your enemies here. I don't know if an international travel is going to be an option for me for a bit, but like local travel, I could do that. Alright, this is the part that may kill us, just like that bit in Portal. I haven't gone past this part in a hot minute, because I've been getting killed. I forget the part that, like, we actually have to be super careful about. But we're coming up on the place where I kept on dying. Alright, that's gonna don't wanna fuck with that. Okay, now we go over. Sweet. Alright, so here is the bit. We swing up. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Okay, that's good. Oh, fuck, okay. I'd be surprised if I made any enemies on soil. I've been in for about 2 hours max. I mean, I'd be surprised if you made any enemies anywhere, Kronos. You are wonderful people. I can't imagine somebody being angry at you unless they were a douchebag. Which they do exist, douchebags do exist, but like... I just don't see you going out there making enemies. Okay, so this part is gonna suck a little bit. Hopefully not too bad. Nice! Got the ace. And the perfect prize. Which we didn't need to do, but we did it. Sweet! Cock-a-doodle-doo. We got an antenna. And, you know, Lord knows antennas are very important for everyone, for children and all living things. Why is it a rooster call for 100% anyways? Didn't the prizes used to be like eggs? And that ended up getting changed like in the final build? I don't think they were bubbles originally. And I think the rooster call is a holdover from that. I would need to check that I'm not just like having a fabricated memory, but this is just an ace session. Yeah. Oh my! That was pretty bad. I mean, like, I might go into, like, crate mode and make a new costume. Especially if we're getting, like, hung up on a level and getting frustrated with it, but, tomorrow's gonna be the community levels. I'm extremely cynical, but I'm not gonna be surprised if US invades Greenland and most of the US is like, well, we can't do anything. Like, I could see that. I don't think that a lot of Europe is going to be super thrilled with going up against the United States. Yeah, with the EU. Yeah, I think there are individual people, private citizens that in both the EU and US that are going to be real pissed off, but whether or not the governments actually do anything with that is a little questionable right now. But we'll see. Did I say US? Because I might have done it on accident, but... Yeah, all of this is looking, I mean, it's not looking great. No, you're definitely good on the EU part. You had no mistakes in that area. Are those, I guess this is more to Kronos. The guards over the arms there? Are those fucking jukeboxes? I think it's a little bit hard to tell, but I think those are jukeboxes. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. I do, like, I gotta say, I mean, like, I I don't like LBP2's levels quite as much as I like LBP1's levels, but like, if you're not trying to ace them or get like 100% prizes, they're really nice. Like, they're quite well done. Spain is like the only government that's been solidly, openly anti-American about this stuff, and the US is currently trying to find fund a coup there, so lol. Like, I know that we talked about this, and or if not recently, we've talked about it in the past, and like, this is all very much like in the US's playbook forever. But there is something quite frightening about seeing the US being quite as mask off about it as it is right now. What? No, I'm supposed to get a fire bounce off that. What the fuck? What the fuck? God. I'm supposed to get a fire bounce off of that. It's fire. You hit it once and you bounce. I hate that. I hate that sometimes the fire is like, the fire acts like it's supposed to, and then sometimes it just fucking doesn't. You probably did the bounce, but the height isn't momentum based. Yeah? I hate that. They don't need the liberal excuses to do war crimes anymore. Yeah, they're just doing them. And like, if this is what the US is willing to do openly now, like, I wonder where, if anywhere, the limits are anymore. Like, if the US gets pissy, do they just decide to, like, pull out the nukes? Are we gonna go back to, like, Curtis LeMay? Because I can't imagine there's anybody in the government that's gonna be like, well, okay, but that's a bad idea. At least, like, in this current government. The fighter platform was going up, so the bounce was cut super short. Okay, you know what? That's super fair. I'm willing to accept that. I hate it, but I am willing to accept it. I was talking to my friend last night, because I got to hang out with my friend last night, and they've gone to the embassy because, of course, there's protests against the U.S. Right now, of course. And the way, like, it's all set up, like, you can't get anywhere fucking near the U.S. embassy. They had the protest like a block away, like nowhere in sight of the embassy itself. Because, like, that whole area, and it's always been like this, but, like, this is why. They don't want to see people protesting. Like, the whole area around the embassy is all, like, cordoned off. I remember when I was going to get my, like, when I was going to do my paperwork for the passport and stuff, like, you get stopped way far away from the embassy by security, and they'll just be like, what the fuck are you doing here? Why are you even here? Oh, that's gonna squish us, so we don't want to be there. But what we can do is, drop down now. Can we go up here? I missed that cycle. Let's go return to the Umpo era. Oh, that's the, okay. The Umpo is the. Those are the protests during the Vietnam War, right? I don't know, like, we got, oh, fuck! Oh, okay. Okay, that was okay. We did die. Like, I mean, it's so hard to do, like, serious concerted, protest movements here. Give me 1 second and I'll read that, because I know you just put up a big chunk in chat. Ampo protests, also as the Ampo struggle, in Japanese were a series of massive protests throughout Japan from 59 to 60 and again in 70 against the U.S. Japan Security Treaty, which allowed the U.S. to maintain military bases on Japanese soil. The name of the protest comes from the Japanese term for security treaty, which is the Anzen Hosho Yoyaku, or just ANPO for short. Okay, so I was sort of right, but sort of wrong. But I have a hard time seeing, like, really truly disruptive protest movement happening. As much as I'd like to be wrong about that, and who knows, maybe this will be the thing that makes me wrong about that. You gotta get all you over here. Yo! Not that I need that prize, but like, come on.
Oh no.
Another ace! Ta-da! And the next level, which we have to ace. Because they kick you out of the level if you die even once. Umpo Protest was also when the LDP was hiring legit Yakuza to attack like real protesters, yes. With CIA backing and funding. Yay! Fucking... Oh, it's Copernicus. He's out of his cage. Oh fuck. Okay, just run. Like, we don't need to hot dog for any of the prizes. We just need to get to the end. Alright, I am gonna have to focus on this for just a hot second. Because otherwise we will get squished. At least you can take just the simple bottom route. That's it, we're doomed! Can I tell my kids this is Wall-E? Love the fake scoreboard, by the way. Fantastic. I've never seen Wall-E. I'm not gonna rectify that anytime soon, but... Oh, Dip, was that it? I always thought I thought this. I always feel like there's like another chunk of this level when there's not. Now, like they say that Copernicus's turkey brain was swayed by the negativitron, and like, is the negativitron is like swaying people? I don't even know like how to read that. Like, is it cajoling them? Because earlier in the level, I know we talked about this when we did the story mode streams, but like, how Clive talks about how he was swindled by the negativitron. It's so like, it just doesn't seem like what the negativitron would do. It's a very complex villain for real, for real. They should have fucking kept Avalon as the villain.
Oh, thank you.
Look at the way Copernicus is twitching.
You plucked me, yes, plucked me, from the very pits of despair, and perched me once more atop the gilded throne of mid to upper level management. I never doubted you, Sackboy.
Don't we call me Sackboy, motherfucker? This is why you live in a garbage can.
Now I've got the full batting roster. It's time for the Alliance to go on tour. First up, Avalonia.
Avalon? The face of science, man? Oh, marvelous.
I admit I was not paying attention to the story for this on the stream, so like, what the fuck is this? Okay, so Clive has got a factory, and all the sack bots were going to the factory and being eaten by the negativitron, because the negativitron had fucked up Clive's factory. And Clive was very sad and depressed about that, so we rescued him from his factory. Why are we going on a space war? Because the negativitron is in space, and we gotta go fuck up the negativitron. Clearly, where are you been? So that's actually why we're going to Avalon, because Avalon has got like a spaceship. Although it's weird because I think the factory made spaceships. Because they say that the factory's output was calendars and huge spaceships. So I don't even fucking know. This is bullshit. I didn't know like you were gonna have such a response to it. It's fantastic. This is fucking bullshit. That's so funny. Alice, that is so fucking funny. Alice, I love you. You're wonderful. You're like so fantastic. When I first played LBP2, I thought the big ass lamp in the cutscene was foreshadowing that Avalon was piloting the negativitron the whole time. Which, you know,
manifestation of my transcendence.
That was like the original plan. So that they left the foreshadowing and then they just changed the ending.
That's enough. It's business time. Ace.
I do have to say that as much as I don't like Avalon, he's got fantastic sunglasses. It would suck to wear because those lights would be distracting as shit, but like...
I shall lead us to victory, and you shall be my number 2.
Now see here, Avalon. I am the leader of the Alliance. We've talked about this.
The negativitron may attack at any moment. Nothing is more important than defending Avalonia.
And Craft World.
And Craft World. We must be prepared.
Look at that, like, fantastic
Yes, Mr.
chest
Science.
hair.
Fetch my tall arm.
Why is he not the villain? I don't even know. Like, I don't know why they decided to change it.
Oh,
I don't really have a lot of information on like the making of the games, but I know it's like storyboarded out. Like they had lines scripted and shit.
Let's go.
So why they decided, like, I don't know when in the process they decided to change it, and why they decided to change it, I have no idea. We were 100% robbed of a QCQ timed QCQ boss fight against Avalon. You know, like that's the thing they could have done because they had those the fucking Mortal Kombat levels were already in LBP 1. They could have built on that. They could have made their own version. Cowards, that's why. Media Molecule, at the end of the day, bunch of cowards. That's right, I said it. They easily could have just done the Rex fight again, but it's Avalon. Nobody would have noticed. I mean, no, everybody would have noticed, but like, I don't think anybody would have cared. Oh god, we're gonna have to do Full Metal Rabbit again. I mean, we might not end up doing that on stream, so I guess I'm gonna have to do Full Metal Rabbit again. That sucks. If there's any level that's a pain in the ass to ace, it's that one. Y'all are so much easier to kill when I don't need to bounce off you to get those fucking front bubbles. I do gotta say, I love these, the elevator sequences. I think they're really, really cool looking. Fucking dog. It's the fucking dog. Just give me the fucking hamster. The hamster and the bee is where it's at. And yes, I do remember that I died in the Negative section. I wear my shame. I recognize it. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Kind of blanked out for a minute. What else? Sage actually wants from me. The Rex fight is kind of bullshit though, so I'm at least glad we didn't have to do that. Oh, you fucker. Ah! I get myself fucking stabbed. All of these animals, like the dog and the rabbit got such weird ass floaty jumps. Oh my god, my leg fell off! Kronos, my leg! Wait, what the fuck? What just happened? When did we die? What the fuck is that shit? God damn it! What the fuck? What was that even about? I have a theory, but it's extreme copium. I mean, I'm willing to hear it. I looked away from the screen to be like, yo, Kronos, check it out, our leg fell off. And I looked back and suddenly we'd exploded. Fuck off, Avalon. You know how the bunny works. Done this level so many times. Yes, yes. The leg got crushed by the swingy bit, but it's probably one of the special cases where the story object parts all count as one object, so when the leg got crushed, that counted as the entire thing being destroyed as well. That's interesting. And not impossible. I have to go back and look at the actual VOD, see like what the timing on that was, but... Because, like, the wall didn't touch us, right? And we hadn't lost a bunch of health. I decided I am now the LVP story hater. This is ass. Shaking my head, shaking my head, shaking my head. I mean, like, honestly, that's fine. LVP 2's story is not as bad as LVP 3's story, but, like, it's not great either. I don't think any of the LVP stories are great. Did like Beatus a good deal though. I never played Beatus, so I can't really speak to it. I kind of appreciate that LVP 1's story is like exactly enough story to do what they were doing. It didn't need to be anything more than it was, and it wasn't. Fuck Saba. Yeah, Saba could have no story and be completely unchanged. Saba could completely change all of the characters to something non-licensed and be completely unchanged. This may surprise... Well, I mean, I don't want to say it like that because I feel like it's going to come off snarky, but like, I have no respect for Saba. It is at most an extremely fine 3D platformer. And I've never liked 3D platformers as much as I've liked 2D ones. Not gonna lie, this chat is the only place I've seen hatred for Saba. This is the only time this is activated stand mode. I mean, it's fair, but like, I just don't respect it at all. I would dislike Saba less if it weren't like tied to LVP. I think it's a waste to try to put LVP into any property that is not having a create mode and a way to share with folks. Like, that is the heart, the beating heart of LBP. I think Saba represents what Sony wanted out of LBP. Like, I think Sony wanted a highly marketable, very toyetic mascot character. And Saba was the attempt to do that, but unfortunately, like, it's built off the back of something that is... It is that, but it is more than that. I don't think I hated it. I'll always acknowledge it for being technically impressive, but my stance for it as a game is just lukewarm. Honestly, that's fair. Like... I hate that it's wearing, like... I hate that it's wearing LBP's skin, if that makes any sense. And if they had given us, like, that game, but with just any other character, or even, like, if they had made their own new character for that game, I would have been, like, completely fine with this. It would have been okay. It would have been an okay 3D platformer that was, at parts, technically impressive, but really nothing much more than that. The thing is, they had it years ago, but for reasons decided now was the time to capitalize it when it was far too late. That's, like, super fair. How far after LBP 3 did Saba come out? Like, that was ages after, right? Because LBP 3 is 2013, 2014? LBP3 are like 6 years apart. Alright, so let's see. Just on console releases, because I don't know the dates for handhelds. You got LBP1 is 2008, LBP2 is 2011. I don't remember where karting comes in. LBP3 is 2013. So those are fairly short gaps between series. And then they wait like 6 years to put out Saba? 3 was 14, okay. So 3 years, 6 years. And, like, between 1 and 2, you had PSP. And between 2 and 3, you had Vita. And karting, whenever the fuck karting came out, I don't remember. Let's hope we don't fuck up this level, because, like, this is a long level. Actually, we don't need to focus on getting any of these, like, targets. We could just focus on enemies when they show up. The thing is, I don't actually mind that they made a non-LBP game with Sackboy, since Sackboy is an LBP. I just wish the game was actually good. I mind. I mind because it's like, it's mining a lot of the, like, it's paying lip service to the ethos without actually letting people do it. And in a lot of ways, it's like, it's actually running counter to the ethos. Because, like, if you think about it, like, LBP is very encouraging of folks making their own stuff, right? Like, yeah, share it, but, like, also, like, get your creativity going, right? Make stuff. And they talk about that in Saba, where they're like, everybody in this craft world they're all a bunch of creators, but like the players are not creating. You know what I mean? The players are consuming. The product, they're not having any hand in its shaping. If there were something called LittleBigPlanet Sackboy's Big Adventure, I'd be fucking pissed. Yeah, that would be even worse. Alright, let's just kill these enemies. Oh, motherfucker. She bombed at me, asshole. What is the music here? I don't think I can place this track. Tornado's never marketed as LBP. On the other hand, they have to at least know their player base. Hold on a second. I have to look at that and check. They have to at least know their player base is like a bunch of 10-year-olds and would not make that distinction. Yeah, and their parents certainly wouldn't. Well, I guess they kind of stitched that up because by the time Saba comes out, like, a lot of the player base had aged out. Not aged out, but like, the folks who come in with earlier installments of LBP were like, not kids anymore. I would forgive it if it were actually good. I don't think I would, personally. I think I'd still be pissed that it didn't have a create mode. No, it's this asshole. I actually hate this dude. This is kind of a pain in the ass to be. He does that, he does the fucking rocket. The rocket takes so many shots to kill. I'm gonna have to focus in on here for a second. Does everyone have to do this whole level twice as I fucked up here? Oh shit. Fucking fuck. God damn these things. No, God bless it. Oh, here's the fucking rocket. Oh, we're gonna eat shit. Now, did we take damage there, or did we blow him up in time? Since when do you shoot rockets out of your mouth, asshole? The bombs come out of the mouth. So we took damage there. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. Because we're not going to survive another rocket. God, this is so hard on the fucking wrist. Can you tell I hate this level? I mean, I wouldn't hate this level as much if I didn't have to worry about acing it. How about my dogs? Fucking hell. All I'm saying is that Knack 3 could do a gamer move and have a bomb-ass level editor. Oh, wow. The Knack 3 level editor. Could you imagine? Why did Avalon just take like a delayed hit over there? That was really weird. Avalon, what's wrong with their levels? Got the hump. I'll give you the hump. An hour and 7 minutes. Thank you for the heads up. I do appreciate that. Look at that train! Ish. I don't know if that's supposed to be a train or not. Maybe it's just a walkway. So how do you dump in rocks on our sky bridge? Are you such a douche, Negativitron? What is your issue, Negativitron? Alright, let's save fucking stock bots. Now, I don't remember if all the sackbots have to survive here to get the ace. Do you remember, Kronos? I feel like this level is weird about it. I wonder what the canon sackbot body count for LP story mode? How many die in cutscenes? Because that would give you a low estimate, right? Does it matter if you leave that one cutscene where the two armies are rushing at each other, if you leave that running? I mean, enemy combatants do count in war. They don't just do casualties of one side. This is, I know you told me what this track is before. I don't remember the name of it now, but like... This is the, is this the Trans Rights Fuck Yeah track? Nice degree. That's Woodringer. Okay. Da Vinci, why are you like that? Vinci's like such a little weirdo. Where's the other back spots, yo? You gonna give me like a couple of more? Thank you. Fucking teabag. Does Da Vinci actually even do anything after the first world? Like he just wanders around as kind of moral support and annoyance. He hits on Victoria on Bathysphere a lot. He's around when you oh, you motherfucker, that thing almost died. He's around when you rescue Clive. He also flies, he flies some of the bees in, the Full Metal Rabbit level. Like, he does some work there. Like, he shows up during this story, I just don't like him. I don't like almost any of the characters in the story. I mean, Eve I like, because, you know, kinda gotta, but... Oh, for fuck's sakes. Ah! Motherfucker! Am I, like, not taking damage, though? Because it doesn't look like my heart's been going down. Alright, this is fraught. I hate this. Those other two sackbots back there, we don't have to save those. Like, whatever, we got our 4. It's the fucking dick wolves all over again. Oh shit, we're like at the 2-hour point. As soon as I can stop this level, we'll go on break. So I guess we'll be just like a little bit late. Damn, that 7 minutes went by pretty goddamn quick. Did I say 2-hour point? I should have said 1-hour point. That was me being goofy. think this should be the end of it, right? Yo, what? I sent 4 up the tube. What the fuck? Game, why are you like this? Well, you get an extra one, I guess. Locked room murder mystery? Sure, why not? We could murder people if you want. New Family is such a good song. Weird that there's no music playing here. Alright, let me get us on a burb screen. And then I will go on my break. I encourage all y'all, grab yourselves a stretch, have yourself a snack or whatever it is that you might feel like you need, and we will be back in just, you know, a little bit of time. Okay, so fun fact, but I think the game crashed. I'm on a black screen, so that's kind of a problem. We're gonna leave the burb screen on for just a minute while I reset the console. Love that for us. Love that. Yeah, it's great. Hopefully we didn't lose any progress. I don't want to do that level again. I don't know when it crashed, so like it's kind of an issue. Stop blinking the yeah, go to the red light. There you go. Hopefully it didn't like corrupt the file or the drive or anything. Because they always do that, like, we've got to check everything on your console to make sure that you didn't blow up the hard drive whenever you restart it like that. So, just gonna take a second. Only just now noticed the level with the Metallica posters. I played that level specifically for you. I don't want to report this problem to Sony. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, I really want to let Sony know that I'm playing on a completely legitimate system. I saw that, like, I don't even know how I found that level. Like, it was completely by random chance. Like, oh god, I gotta get this for Alice. Like, if anybody will appreciate this, it's Alice. I think you were there that stream, but that was like months ago, so I don't really remember. It was a long time ago. I have to check the stream. Eventually, we'll get there eventually. Oh, I spent like the last 2 days like transferring information in notebooks, and I gotta tell you, that sucks. It's no fun. I mean, it feels like it was 200,000 years ago, honestly. Time's gone so fucking fast. Like, we got the laptop landed here at the end of July. And we've been doing streams through OBS since then. And that's like fucking wild to me. Because I had to check so that I could make that list of the games that we'd done. That I put up in the back room a while back. Right. Okay, so the hard drive didn't explode. Sorry this is taking so long. The way the PS3 is. And hopefully it won't crash on startup of the game, because that does happen sometimes. You found some deep knack lore? Well, you gotta share it with the chat. You can't keep that to yourself. Hopefully you didn't hear me just burp. It was a very small one, but it felt gross. Right. 10 is enabled. LittleBigPlanet 2 digital version is hopefully a go. Hopefully. Hopefully. Please don't crash. Please be good. Right. Look, it's starting. When Astrobot won GOTY, the creator of Astrobot hugged the creator of Knack, and Team Asobi is the remnants of Japan's studio They technically made Knack. Japan Studio made Knack? No shit? I honestly did not know that. That's really cool. I'm glad I'm glad some folks got the Knack appreciation. JS makes a lot of things supposedly. Still? Like, didn't they get shut down? Alright, let's see if we kept that progress. Sweet! We did! I hate Sony. I hate Sony so fucking much. They, over the years, they've had so much talent, and they just have had no idea what the fuck to do with it. Hey, no hot dogging for prizes. We just need to get the A's. Be good if I could hit any of these fuckers. I think I know what the dragonflies are made out of, but I cannot figure out what the bees are made out of. And I will have to look at this a little bit more than chat for a little bit. Apologize about that. God, I cannot hit a fucking thing. I got to the Knack subreddit, and someone did Knack versus their OC, and Knack won. What a legend. What a legend. I want to rock your body rock. In a consensual way, of course. Nope, missed that cycle. Hi, welcome back home. I hope that you're out of the airport, because I know airports are kind of a lot. But I'm very glad that you apparently are safe, because if you were not safe, you would not be here talking to us right now. I would guess. You're in a taxi. Well, taxis statistically are far more dangerous than airplanes, so I'll be crossing all my toes for you in this taxi. Ask about the local sports team and the weather. I think those are two topics that are pretty safe for taxis. How about that local sports team and that coach who they should fire or rehire? I wish I could remember like any more of that joke. Hosting from a local taxi. Hive is a rule breaker. They got no concern for local laws or customs. I'm not sure if it's considered okay or not to host from a taxi in Australia. Apple's fantastic. Oh, you motherfucker. I was just gonna say this level's fantastic, and then look what you did to me. Kronos, could your OC beat Knack? We're already doing better than we did before. Nah, she's cooked. Oh shit, is Knack that tough? What about the pseudo Knack that shows up in PlayStation All-Stars? I gotta stream Knack to find out. I mean, I have promised that we will stream Knack at some point. I did make that promise. Which I guess technically if we never stream Knack, then the channel is immortal. I would like to have some of my HP back. I think that would be pretty good. I don't think that we can do that on this level though. We will have to take care not to... I shouldn't be dying in this level. This is shameful and embarrassing. I am ashamed and embarrassed. You fell for it? Malicious red lights? I mean, you're not wrong. I didn't know that you take damage from touching, like, anything. I thought you only take damage from touching, like, the pink goo. Oh, fuck. What's the big news, Alice? Because, like, I feel like this could be really bad. Given everything, I feel like any news is kind of bad news. The Simpsons is no longer using Duffman? Like, was Duffman even ever really a big thing in The Simpsons? I thought he was always just like kind of a background mascot character. I'd be way more impressed if The Simpsons just fucking stopped. "30-some years, yo." Who's in 2 episodes about his life? Life? What do you mean life? Duffman ain't got a life. Sorry, I shouldn't quote Captive Honor because it's a really, really shitty song. Like, on so many fucking levels, but... Imagine there was a time in the world where you could make a song with the phrase "man pussy" and that was considered acceptable. It was not being used in a gender affirming way, by the way. We regret to inform you, Duffman has been graduated for doing a racism. They're announcing, they've been announcing every time they're retiring characters now. It's like VTuber graduation. What the fuck? How many characters are they no longer using? Most of it's because literally the VA for his character died, so they can't be used. Like 30. Okay. Well, I know like when Phil Hartman died, um, like a bunch of characters they had to disappear because he was voicing a bunch of characters. Alright, I am gonna have to pay attention just a little bit here for a bit. Alright, I'll, as soon as I, oh fuck, what? What? That can happen? That can fucking happen? Oh my god, I hate it. So, you know how I got lectured about the importance of telling them ahead of time that I have food allergies and to request special meals, a thing I had done, they'd never bothered to follow through with. The steward who lectured me said he'd tell the other staff about my allergies to shellfish and serve me the vegetarian dishes. After this, the dinner they offered me was shrimp in white sauce. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's awful. Did you say like, yo, what the hell's going on with this? Because I feel like you would have been well within your rights to say, hey, what the fuck is going on with this? Please let me escape this level. Please, I am begging you. My stream is so sick. I honestly didn't know that you'd get stuck like that. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. Bart's teacher's VA died a couple years ago, so they killed her inside the show. That's kind of gross. They gave me a vegetarian dish. The man next to me asked for chicken. They came back to him after 3 minutes with a bunch of bread and dessert because they were out of chicken. Lamau! That's fucking hilarious. I'm glad at least you got a vegetarian dish. I hate that you had to make us think about it, but... Also, like, I make the same mistake about the spelling, so don't beat yourself up too much about it. Did the trip overall, did it go well? Did you have a good trip? I know you sent me that picture of, fuck, I can't remember what city it was, but the skyline picture that you sent me was kind of, terrifying for the air quality. I mean, how is it gross she had an entire episode about how death impacted the characters, and it ended up with a rip to the real actress? Okay, you know what? I can take it back. That's fair. I didn't figure they would handle it quite that well, given that it's, you know, The Simpsons. But I can admit when I'm wrong. Alright, I am going to have to dial in here again for a second. I'll put my head above the parapets when we are past the next, that top down. Oh, fuck me sideways. Disco, come on. You do this. Alright, here's the part we got fucked last time, so let's get this sorted. Alright, okay, so we got past that. The laser's on. The lasers stay on during sex. Alright. Oh shit, no. Okay, we're not done yet. We're... Please, please, be done. How many times are you gonna make me do this? Are we good? To be fair, the previous comment could be taken either way without context. I mean, yeah. Even I don't know how they managed to make the track turn like this so seamlessly. Didn't they just turn the camera? I'd have to look at the VOD, but I think you can tell from I think the background is not rotated, so. The background stayed the same? Okay, you know what? That's really fucking impressive. Yeah, I don't know how you'd pull that off. This whole time, I thought they just rotated the camera on it. Huge peril for huge spaceship. If they did turn the camera, they would have had to alter the directions in real time, which is equally impressive. Oh. Yeah, you're right. Favorite LBP boss fight? Maybe. I do like this fight a lot. I just think it's a neat, boss design. Alright, now those are gonna blast upwards, so... Right. I'm gonna get the armpits now. Get in there, tickle the armpits. I wonder how many pieces that they're using for their parallax. We've got a couple of levels that are using parallax in this one, and they're really good. Because the runaway train level does too. And the I guess like technically the level we just did is kind of set up as an instant controller, or it could be set up as an instant controller. There's probably a better way to put that. What if I have tracks of varying speeds? Right, but for each track, like how many individual pieces are there for the variation on the buildings? Because there's definitely repeat buildings going on. Probably not much since it looks like holograms and stickers. Yeah. Yeah, I do think these are all holograms. Or at least mostly holograms. And I see some pipe decorations popping up now and then. Oh, holograms. That's right, baby! Crash into Eve's baby-ness. Eve's Asylum. Oh, dip? You know, if like you ace the levels and you get all the character outfits, you could wear those during the game. You could do like Da Vinci's level while wearing Da Vinci's outfit.
Oh, I'm late, aren't I?
A little, my Bakewell tart. Huge spaceship is a total wreck. There's only one creator who can make her fly again.
Herbert Higginbotham? Oh, the greatest inventor who ever lived.
Well, he's a loony. He's in Eve's asylum. He was attacked and infected by a meanie at my factory.
I'm sure it's not that bad.
Oh, he's bonkers all right. And it's all my fault.
He must be liberated. Slick, you gonna
Why
step
play
up?
as the story characters when you could be playing Paperboy
Then
instead?
It is
I
time
mean,
to fly.
or Yellowhead. Also a fantastic choice. One of
Well,
two
this
places
is
that
clever.
water shows up in this game. Again, who now? I'm back in my house. After that, I was busy saying hi to Bailey and Willow. Well, I'm glad. You gotta give those cats some big ol' hugs. I didn't know that Yellowhead is in Tearaway, no. You just love the dickens out of those cats. On account of they missed you. You can find him near the end game. So that'll be something to look out for if we ever stream Tearaway. Oh. You can imagine.
Quick! El Negativitron Diablo attacks us from the sky! You must help me.
Unfolded is the PS4 version, right?
The minis are already finding their way into the chakras of my tree.
Is that bad?
It
Okay.
is the worst. The auras of the asylum cannot resist El Negativitron forever. The tree and the patients, they need me. They are nothing without my care, without my love.
Alright. Well, we're just here for Dr. Riggenbotham.
I'm also making new levels
Oh,
from the ground up
gracias
to
a
accommodate
Dios.
the console, but
Now there is a man who
also
needs
it's
help.
literally just
He's
throw away again.
eaten
They made new
everybody's
levels
socks.
for
He keeps trying to lick
for
his own
PS4?
eyes, and now this. You'll have to help me first
because I
if you
never
want
played
him.
the Vita version.
It will make you so warm and glowy.
Not cold, gloomy, and dead inside.
Oh, I promise you that, Calendar Man.
Maybe that's why the game felt so long. Maybe it was the extra content. Great dialogue. Top-notch writing on LVP. Vita uses the back touchscreen extensively, so 99% of the content would not work on PS4. Like, I knew that that was part of it, but I don't know that I had realized how integrated it was. One of my favorite levels, by the way. You like this one an awful lot? Great choice of song for it, too. It is an auto-scroller, but like, at least it feels like you got more control over it than the ones in Avalonia. Oh well, we didn't start at Da Vinci's. We started at like most way through the through Clive's, through the factory. Also, Soup, it is lovely to see you. Hope you're well tonight. It is always a pleasure to have you in. And thank you so much for hooking me up with school. Because that would have been really sad if that one was a no-go. I know what you're talking about, but that does sound like it helped you get into a university. I mean, did you not? I'm going to I can't think of a decent university. Going to Godai on a full ride rugby scholarship, thanks to you. I forget what Osaka's, like, university is called, because, like, I always just called it Dai because I thought that was funny. But I don't think that it's not that. I don't think it's Kyodai, because Kyodai is Kyoto. Are you going to Tokyo University to meet with the love of your life that you met as 7-year-olds? I mean, I hadn't planned on it. I didn't know that was an option. I don't remember anybody that I met when I was 7 years old. Or is this a is this like a TV drama? Or perhaps a Yuri? Is it a Yuri? As told me, an iconic autobiographical piece of art known famous guy? Ken Akamatsu love Hida? Oh no. Oh no, I think I'll skip that one then. Oh shit. Yeah, let me peep that. The worlds are the same, but the levels are essentially all new. Okay. Like I didn't realize how much they had to put into getting Tearaway to work as a PS4 game. I know Akamatsu. We've talked about good old Ken a number of times here. Currently spending his diet member time in great ways by getting into fights with other mangaka. I mean, I guess better that he's getting into fights with other mangaka than writing laws to fuck them over, I suppose. I don't know if that's the thing that he could get done. On Twitter, that's perfect. That's the best use of his time ever. In Vita, when you touch the back touchscreen, your finger would tear into the game roll from the ground, which obviously you can do with the DS4. He's getting into fights on Twitter because somebody told him Love Hina was mid? That's super funny. That's like, that's Musk level bullshit. And I love it. Wait, why do I even put that there? Like... where do we need to go here? Oh, fudge. Oh, damn! Detach the bounce pad. Good job. Where is the route here? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Imagine a guy who gets into politics exclusively to fuck over his competition? Next level hater. I mean, isn't that Trump? Honestly, I'm surprised Sony even let them make Unfolded, given how much of a financial flop the original game was. Ken Akamatsu is several levels of douchebag, though, so I could totally see him doing that. Like, it feels very on brand. Oh shit. Okay. Now these fireflies will fucking kill us, so be a little bit circumspect. I think Sony was maybe more open because they acknowledged the low sales of Vita impacted Fairway's sales. Okay. Well, I mean, Alice, everybody knows that free speech is the freedom to say whatever absolutely awful thing you want to about marginalized groups. It is known. He's like, time to grift. Look, grifting knows no age limits. People like to say that grifting is a young man's sport, but like, nah. The olds can grift just as well as the youngs. Yeah, the olds are out there grifting with the best of them. That's gonna hit. Love the way that the wings just sit there and don't know what to do. So awesome when he said it's grifted time and grifted all over those people. Now, actually, question. In the Fantastic Four movie, does the Thing ever say that it's clobbering time? I wonder if he's even doing his job currently. Currently, they have the Japanese government Game Preservation Task Force, along with being a Diet member. Game as in like fucking deer and shit? Like for hunting? Oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, damn it! Oh, video games, okay. I'm not, you know what, I'm not gonna even use the fucking sticker. I don't think it's speeding things up, because I don't remember the route for the sticker well enough anymore. Just do this the old-fashioned way. I know that's a slower route, but it's like an easier one to navigate. It's not strictly speaking a faster route. It opens up a couple of areas that would be blocked off to progress. It's all just for prizes, like. But you can use the you can use those bounce pads if you know where you're going to get a much faster playthrough of this level. I think there's at least 2 sections that are otherwise unreachable without that Creatinator. If there's a person I trust to preserve the deep culture of Japanese video games and its history, it's a guy who wrote 30-year-old mid-comics and ran on a platform where we need to stop woke DEI in Japanese media. I mean, he'll be up for saving the hentai games. I mean, then again, some of those hentai games are pretty woke, so maybe not. Oh god dang it. Famous woke DEI, I mean, look at all the diversity in Japanese media. All these diversity hires that are ruining J-dramas. It has to stop, and it needs to stop with Ken Akamatsu. That's not what I wanted. You unlocked 150 different multipliers. The world ends with Akamatsu, new game by Square Enix. I mean, I kind of feel like Square Enix would be on board with him, though. How does Ken Akamatsu feel about AI? How does Ken Akamatsu feel about NFT? Is that was something else that Sony was getting into for a hot second there? He's an AI guy, of course. Of course he is. Love these fly traps, by the way. Fantastic. Alright, let's see if I can't fuck this thing up. Because, this is actually can be a bit tricky. Although, I don't need to go for the prizes. That does make it a bit easier. Maybe it makes it much easier. I don't know. I'm afraid to say much easier because, like, that's when I died. I thought their shots were a lot faster. Like, I don't remember the shots being that slow. He's an NFT guy. Of course he would be! All the laws he was grifting on, these like so-called lolicon banned were LDP law ideas. Free speech absolutist Ken Akamatsu, famously anti-lolicon. I feel like one more tough bit. I feel like there's one more place that's easy to buy here. Oh, right, these fuckers. Not bad. Sweet. That's another ace. Thank you, Kronos. Appreciate that. You're telling me this fucker is campaigning on CSAM as free speech? Wait, Alice, was he pro lolicon ban or was he anti lolicon ban? Also, I do feel like we should be we should be a little bit careful just for a second here that we recognize that PSAM is dealing with actual people. I don't think he was pro that. I don't think anyone was pro that. This is all like hentai stuff. Are you gonna tell me that he's... Okay, let's tread carefully in this conversation just because of the topic that it is, but like... Not that I feel like I gotta tell anybody, but still. Are you telling me Ken Akamatsu was... Whew. I didn't realize that part, but... Somehow I'm not shocked. I want to know, like, why this material looks so good in this level. And whenever I see, like, any communities levels using it, it always looks like crap. Like, I don't know how they manage that. The Lolicon law debate included more than anime and manga. Criticized the law or whatever for being loli stuff with real stuff. For including loli stuff with real stuff, but let me just say, the side Ken Akamatsu was on was bad. Given the topic, I'll drop this part. I think we've established well enough that he's a fucking douchebag. But I do appreciate you bringing it up because, like, I hadn't thought, like, I figured we were just talking about, you know, the usual ban on, like, comics. Fucking Ken Akamatsu. Oh shit, we are at the 2-hour point, by the way, so let's just take a quick break here. Kind of perfect timing. Let the topic filter itself out, and I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Hopefully the game won't crash this time, and definitely continue dunking on this dude for so many reasons. But yeah, grab yourselves a drink, have yourselves a stretch. Need a snack, go get one, and we will be back in just a few. Burps, 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 burps. Oh my god, it's fucking popcorn!
You won the big game. What are you doing this weekend?
Super Bowl.
See popcorn.
Popcorn. Popcorn. Buy a bag. Go home in a box. Starts Friday, February 1st at theaters everywhere.
Starts this Friday at selected theaters near you.
For 10 years, the secret of Perigord Cemetery has remained a mystery. Now, 3 innocent people are about to discover the ultimate evil. We've got to warn people. This summer, the brawl is back. Phantasm 2.
It's only a dream.
No, it's not. Rated R.
Seven Doors of Death. The author of Texas Chainsaw Massacre calls it one of the best horror films I've ever seen.
Who else is here? Nobody here?
2 beautiful girls trapped in a nightmare of supernatural horror. A fiendish poltergeist waiting to unleash its sinister revenge. See 7 Doors of Death, rated R.
Phantasm. We had to bring it back to life. Just to kill you all over again. Phantasm. If you died watching it before, this time it'll bury you. Phantasm is back to nail you for good. Rated R.
confuse me about what happened tonight.
What did happen? You pissed it off.
The organism is growing at a geometric rate. By all accounts, it's at least 1,000 times its original mass.
I want that organism alive.
それは必要にただ食うために襲う。宇宙からの不明物体。
Tourist trap. Beautiful young people looking for excitement are tricked, terrorized, and trapped. God help those who get caught in the tourist trap.
This is not happening!
Rated PG.
Hey, what are you doing? If you're here, that means you're not taking a break. You should be taking a break. I told y'all, you go get yourself, have a stretch, have a cookie, get yourself something to drink, and, you know, do the thing while I'm doing my thing. So you should do that. I encourage you. Please, please, go. 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 Take a break.
They were resting in peace until they were rudely interrupted.
What do you want to do, Scuzz? Sit on the gravestones?
I just want to party!
This place is a mess.
Now look who's awake.
They're on the way.
They're back from the grave and ready to party.
I think things are getting out of hand.
The Return of the Living Dead. Rated R. Special sneak preview Friday, August 9th.
In the next few seconds, we will try to give you an impression of a new kind of film experience. If your curiosity is aroused, you're ready for Phase 4. Rated PG.
They arrived without warning. They hid where no one would look.
Are you okay, Dad?
Everything's fine now.
They're after the one person on Earth who knows who they are. And what they've become. Invaders from Mars, rated PG.
Invaders from Mars starts Friday at a theater near you.
It began in the outer reaches of the universe.
They're coming!
An alien war that spread throughout the galaxies. Now, the final battle has landed in the Brown backyard. Critters, check them out at a theater before they check you out at home.
Critters, rated PG-13.
Critters opening soon at a theater near you.
There's a friendly motel.
We like a room for the night. Come on inside, I'll fix you up.
Featuring a heated pool and competitive sports. Where Ida and Mama Vincent tend a garden. They're famous.
Alright, we are back. Motel Hell, where you'll die of laughter. Fantastic fucking movie. Absolute banger. Alright, we are back. Yes, for real. And it didn't crash, which is nice. get over here. Annoy the squirrel. I'm allowed to do this on account of I'm a squirrel. Oh no, it's Minis! Anyway, for explaining the beef, Kanakamatsu has had a beef with Kumida mangaka for Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei because the guy made a couple of jokes saying Love Hina was mid, which resulted in Kanakamatsu on 2chan calling him a bastard, and then trying to do stuff like go on deep lore on how evil this guy is, implying he's a criminal, when it was like he asked a VA on the Sensei anime for help on a manga script, and also like 3 years ago, he was at a manga event where the guy was also there. Oh god, and like did they get into a fucking scuffle? Akamatsu was like, Twitter, what should I do? A Twitter poll, to which the number answer was hug this guy without his consent and force him to sign a copy of Love Hina? I was like 55 when he did this? What the fuck? What the fuck, Ken Akamatsu? I figured Koji Kometo would get tangled up with something like this, having read his work. I haven't read any of his stuff. I'm familiar with the title, but never read it. Did this beef propel him into the diet seat? Oh shit. Not meanies. Watch out, there's meanies. Meta's work is mostly good. Okay. At least this is not a lesser of two evils situation. He's just a 10-year-old. He just had a 10-year-old beef with a guy he hated that was not related to him becoming a weird right-wing guy. I mean, I guess like if Akamatsu had already staked out the position of being the weird right-wing guy, the only the only other option would be like to become an even weirder right-wing guy, and nobody wants to be that dude. These poor worms. This is why there's always worms in like the Eve's Asylum levels. The community levels, like the Eve's Worm Asylum that we did. Because of this. I don't think I ever noticed that before. There's a joke in Kometa's most recent thing where Akamatsu got elected Where background sign in the manga reads, "Congrats on your election, Akamatsu. Hope you can survive re-election in a year." Lol. Lol. Why does the scoreboard block the water? Like, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Y'all notice how that happens? What's going on with that? Blasted? It's probably a draw layer thing. Okay. Scoreboard acts strangely with transparent effects. Fair enough. Oh, good. It continues not to crash. We had a crash earlier. Oh.
Hi there.
This is the level with the evil Venus flytrap in it. Such a cool level, though. Because it's displaying HUD type stuff, they probably decided to just ignore certain things drawing over it in order to avoid blocking the text or for performance issues. Huh. I didn't know that, but that's really cool to know. GDQ currently is doing Rock and Adventures Awful Eat Shovelware by Gingerbread Man, guys. I don't know what any of those words mean. I mean, I know what GDQ is, and I know what the Wii is, but like... Oh, fuck. Okay, let's not die here, because we don't actually want to lose the ace. That part I know. Okay, I know GDQ. I don't know Rockin' Adventures. And I don't know who Ninja Bread is. Ninja Bread Man is iconic Wii trash. Okay. See, I didn't know that. Here are these fucking... I've kind of gotten dialed in just a little bit here. None of the games made by the Ninja Bread devs have endings, and they all reuse the same HUDs. There's also no story. It's a game made up of 3 levels. Oh, that's fantastic. So like, what's the world record on that? I feel like it has to be really quick, right? On account of only having 3 levels. It's content for content's sake, the game. Lovely, it sounds lovely. I feel like there's a bunch of stuff like that on the PS4 store. When are you doing Ninja Bread, man? Never. If we are to play trash, it's gonna be quality trash. I don't think I've ever seen this thing get a shot stock stuck in his mouth. It's kind of weird. This is such a cool little monster, though. I'm missing out on, you know, you keep on saying that, and I don't know if I can agree. I suppose I should be less of a coward and just like go fight this thing, but like I'd rather do it ninja. Fine. Ah! Damn it. It's fucking physics, though. It's not my ace. You're gonna fuck up my ace. What is the, what's the genre there? Like, is it platformer? Is it FPS? It's a platformer. Okay, well at least it's in the genre that we do. Hello, Dr. Higginbotham. The game's an hour long. Would not even last to the first break. God. Oh, it's a 3D platform. Well, that's right out. If it was 2D or 2.5D, like maybe there'd be a chance, but because this isn't like playing quality trash, then when are you playing Hot Pixel? I don't know what Hot Pixel is. Is that like the coffee code in fucking GTA? Hot coffee? Pixelated tits? I'd love to watch the weird sadism of Higginbotham, but like, we do have a time limit here. Yo, ableism! Yeah, it's... Mental illness is wacky. Everyone knows how wacky mental illness is. This is one of the best levels, though. Like, this level design is fantastic. And the choice of music, as well, is like, fucking kiss. It's a ripoff of a Wario game for PSP made by Atari, also endorsed by some minor celebrity French skateboarder, who shows up in all the live-action cutscenes. The exact same minigame where you have to collect X while avoiding Y appears about 30 times out of 170 minigames. That sounds awful. That doesn't sound like it would be... Oh, wait, that's Hot Pixel. Okay. I mean, that still sounds awful. Like, that does not sound like Hino. Like, the presentation on this level is so good. Look at it! What this is? Because Hot Pixel's about street culture. Is street culture all about like doing the same 3 minigames 160 times? I can make exactly 0 claims to knowing the street, but like I kind of feel like that's maybe not it. I wish this level were longer though. I know why it's not. Like, I know why it's so short, but... I never quite got, like, how they got Boston to do this. Apart from not looking at chat, like, I will look at it since I'm not potentially gonna die. I do suck at throwing this white blood cell though. Like, there's really no way around that. Please, fuck off! God damn it, I just want to fucking kill this thing! Thank you! Okay, that's... pretty down. For fuck's sakes, I cannot hit any fucking thing! God damn it! Head, thank you. Oh shit! I forgot, you made a recommendation for us and I gotta download it. I completely forgot to do it. Podcast is, of course, all about the latest in street culture. And somehow that relates back to this random PSP game. What? Written entirely in Lua, it was intended to support user-created games, but they never distributed the creation kit? What? There's a 40-episode podcast? Most of which is lost media is also entirely in French. Oh. Okay. That's a lot. BDS has robbed us of Black Attack. BDS has robbed us of nothing. Fucking Israel doing a genocide has robbed us of Black Attack.
Boy.
BDS is the response to that.
How are you feeling?
I have been on a journey through layers upon layers of mind flowers. I was wrestling, and then I'm tumbling, and everyone's smiling at me, except they didn't have faces, so they weren't really smiling, but I marvelled at the pleasant upholstery. There were all these geometries, fractal star worms, competing for my affections, and they were amazed when my eyes were pies, spinning and cooking and dancing figures of 8. Huge spaceship is not a spaceship, it's a broken thought on a petal wing.
We need to stop genocide and colonization. Palestine not because it's the right thing to do, but so we can play Black Attack again. I feel like it needs to be both. I don't think we're gonna clear out the entire game tonight, unfortunately, which means I'll probably end up doing this on my my time off because we're not gonna come back to it. Tomorrow is gonna be community levels. The community levels tomorrow is gonna be all LBP 1 and 2 levels. They're all archive levels that we've done before. Not all of them were done on stream before, but I kind of wanted stuff that I could re-archive. 2 minutes per level is entirely feasible. Well, cool. We got 30 minutes, and how many levels are there? There's Where in the World is Avalon Centrifuge? Full Metal Rabbit. Into the Heart of the Negative
Machine
Shrine.
elves were skipping through the dream flux, man. Branching and growing and splitting and singing. But I fixed them.
I mean, if we got like really lucky,
So,
but
huge spaceship is
I know
working
Full Metal
again.
Full Metal Rabbit is pretty long.
Chaps, all aboard!
Once again, it's the Zionist entity's fault.
I think we should be leaving.
Wait! History will surely tell of this
But to
day.
be fully clear, I'm not that attached to Black Attack. Palestine's lives. I know you were. I probably should have made that more clear that I know that you were making a joke.
The time has come and gone for.
Yes, I mean I got that. I think I responded a little bit more strongly than I needed to on that one. I'm sorry, Soup. Like,
He is still part of the life core, man. He's spinning.
I shouldn't have raked you quite as hard
But he's
across
got
the
no
coals
mouth.
for that one.
He's a light bulb.
Is he still alive?
Avalon's wriggling off the mind plane, and time rewinds to a chrysalis. Not wasting a moment, let's blast off.
That's the most sense you've made all day. Woof, woof.
What? Unrelated, but always weirded me out how this cutscene uses arcade background rather than factory background from Avalonia.
Lama, Arkham.
I forget what question I asked. I think he says, what? W-O-T, W-O-T? Da Vinci Puppy Boy moments? Hey, if that's what floats Da Vinci's boat. Check out the beta level version of this level sometime. It's really fascinating what they changed. I know that you talked a little bit about some of the changes that they made when we played the story mode for stream. Thanks for sure LittleBigPlanet is not Zionist. I mean, yeah, I think that's probably a safe bet. I don't know the politics of everybody at Media Molecule, but thing is strongly against colonization in all its forms. I went into detail last time, so I'll go into it again, but the beta title for this level was simply Lift Off. I do remember you mentioning that. Oh no, it's the Megatron. Look at that snaky fucker. That's right, you eat that shit. Alright, let's not accidentally fuck this up. As is my want. Oh shit, trans rights, fuck yeah. Ladybug dances. If you close your eyes, you can see it. Oh god damn it. I would never be a speedrunner. That's real cute, Susan. Thank you. Are there no death speedruns for LPP? Oh, motherfucker! God damn it! Ugh! Hate it. I hate it. I hate it. RIP. I suppose there must be, right? Yeah, I mean, it's kinda. The BGM in the beta was also different. If I recall correctly, custom sequencers weren't a feature at that time. Huh. I heard there was a longer sequence of Clive being very sad. They had to cut for time though. Was it song 2? I feel like, I mean, it could have been song 2, right? The one song that they bring back. That would be a vibe. That'd be a fantastic vibe. yes, yes. I guess at the very least we'll get like the one fun level in the Cosmos done on stream. That's kind of nice. I can imagine the next two levels being fairly frustrating. Maybe it's just for the best that, like, I do this on my own time. Acing the Negativitron could be fun though. Maybe I'll have to save that. Woodringer's a good song. Alright, now we get the cool part of this level. Hopefully I won't fuck it up again like I did when we played it on the story mode stream. I think we did fuck it up pretty badly on that stream. Faster! I know I'm going like I'm just like creeping along, but I really I don't think we've got time to do this level again tonight. But it has to be a success now. Creeper. I mean, you're not wrong though. It does feel that way. Sweet. I think we can still die in the pod, can't we? Like, can we get stuck on something? It's a little bit of like geometry. I feel like I've died here before. Yo! Cock-a-doodle-doo. Motherfucker. I think it's fun caring for the beta PGM. Okay. I think once you get to the scoreboard, you could die and it'll still count as the ace. I didn't know that. You'll have a, like, just bullshit level? Apparently I do not. Make the ace level in 15 minutes? Lol. Yo, where's my sack bots? Where's my sack bots? Do they not give me the sack bots because I haven't done the fucking... Oh, god damn it. I don't think I've done the I haven't done the Sackbot tutorial, so I can't... I was gonna make a costume in, like, 15 minutes. I don't know that for certain, but in LBP speedruns, they quit out of the level slightly before the scoreboard so they could reach it before the transition out of the level finishes.
LittleBigPlanet is made out
it
of
sets
craft
the all
materials,
clear...
the meat,
it
drink,
sets
and
all the
creme
level clear
brulee
categories
dessert
upon
of any
reaching it. Okay.
serious creator. As you gad around LittleBigPlanet, you'll pick up many different materials.
Wow, I mean, we
from
only got,
prize
like,
bubbles,
a couple minutes left.
and they'll go straight into your goodies bag. Press the menu button to open your pocket, and let's head to the...
Advanced editing? Also, I think there's a couple of tutorials
now,
from the
there is a wooden
DLCs
character playing hide and seek. Open Poppet and choose the cursor. When you can't see the wood for the trees, you can hide objects.
I guess I never got those stickers. On account of they just popped up. I guess maybe the typeskipper levels I used didn't have them.
Stick around for some information on gluing objects together.
Eat my
Open
ass,
your
Stephen
pocket with the
Fry!
menu button,
This
and select the
Islamophobic
poppet
piece of
cursor
shit.
with the action button.
Very advanced editing. I appreciate that you can just skip the tutorials and tune for the prizes as opposed to ones where you have to literally... You can literally fail certain ones. Yeah, there's one of them that's
Your friend and mine,
you could
Crash Test
fuck up
Teddy,
the
has volunteered to help us
the
out
sound
today.
tweaker one.
Open your poppet with the menu button and select the Tools bag. The Danger Tools section contains tools for adding mild peril and comic mischief to your levels. This is the electric
That's kind of
tool.
freaky looking, actually. Kind of love it.
Press the action button when the cursor is over the object.
Wait, you're not gonna
you
let
want
me
to
use my own
electrify.
stickers? Oh, you fucking chodes.
Ready, Teddy? Go! Now that's shocking.
Yeah, if you do the
Press the back button.
if you do the sound tweaks in the wrong order, it won't count as finishing the tutorial. I prefer to refuse to learn on my own terms, damn it.
Use the corner editing tool to make adjustments to your nearly perfect creations.
I refuse to use the corner editing tool to make adjustments on anything. So, like, in the connectors tutorial, for example, if you delete one of the key pieces, it can count as a fail. Oh, I never even thought of doing that. I forget
Anybody
how
who's
like
anybody wants a crash test teddy to love and to hug and to set on fire.
I think you can, but I forget how. I think if you go to like play next tutorial, it'll just skip it.
Aristotle had lots of theories about structure. It's time you learned about the 3 B's. Why
Time you
not
eat
add
my
some thrills
asshole.
and spills to your scene with a
We raw dog it with the shape tools in this bitch.
Not everything in LittleBigPlanet is made of fluff, sponge and smiles. Quiver you might, young Saxter. Unknot your knees, open your pocket.
You're fantastic. I don't know if anybody told you that today, so I'm telling you now. For 2, it just shows you the relevant pieces with no fail condition. Yeah.
What a predicament. The perfect opportunity to
What a
demonstrate
predicament.
the
I'll just
bounce
fly.
pad
How about I just fly?
So, open your pocket.
How about we ditch that predicament? I'm gonna have to go to the ending soon. Alice, is today a
Wants
stream
to be a
day for you?
superhero at one time or another. As a child, I spent many an afternoon with a hollowed-out melon.
I joke, but I'm also pretty sure I never used the corner tool back when I did levels. Tomorrow. Okay, good to know. Wait, you... Soup for real? How did you survive?
The Creator-nator is the coolest, trendiest
That sounds
piece of
absolutely
headgear
miserable.
this side of Fab Hat Street, Hip Town.
I thought Carry That Way was really good. Here's the chat. But you actually care with that one, okay. What about that one where you remade a PSP level? In short, one tutorials is here is this, please do that, while two's is more like, here is this, play around with it how you like.
Destroying Little
That's
Big
fair.
Planet forever. Make sure you choose an appropriate behavior for them. If you want to make a scare.
I'm talking about back in the day when I was playing 1 and 2 in 2012. That was 13 years ago. He's like, here's this buffering. I think that'll just Breeze will just be like, oh, we can't show you that because it's stored on the servers. No, Cronus has been on fire tonight. I got like so many fucking outfits shit now. And I still always want to use like the same fucking ones. The storm eyes are fantastic though. Nuh-uh. It's negative 15 Celsius now. Suck it. I don't have time to make a good costume. I ain't got that kind of time. Those are nice glasses though. I like those. Ew. Oh god, like all the Disney ones suck. Honestly, like the Judge Anderson hairs Fucking great. Who's fucking Kristoff? I don't know who that is. All that time could have been spent polishing the aces level. That'd be like that. I feel like I should make like a distinct outfit for every game. Oh god, that's terrible. No, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no. A lot of these hairs are like a lot of these hairs. Oh my god, what the fuck, Nisco? A lot of these hairstyles are like deeply fucking mid, though. Kinda hate them. Evil Prince Man from Frozen. Okay. Well, I'm glad. Glad you're getting a kick out of it. One thing I noted, there are so few good skirts. And it really bugs me. Because it's hard to do like a top and skirt combo. UK is finally doing the blue passport thing like a million years after Brexit. Wait, what's the blue passport thing? Did I ever send you the honest to goodness academic paper about gender breakdown and cosmetics in LittleBigPlanet? Yes, you did. I think I had some questions about the way they were. Some of the fuck. I can't pull the thought out of my head. It was a good paper. I had some questions on how they set it up, but I do remember you sending me that. Also, Holly, lovely to see you, even if it's at the very end of stream. It was really nice hanging out with you this afternoon. That was a unexpected surprise. Big thing with Brexit was the idea that the EU is forcing non-blue colored UK passports, which is bad because check notes. Blue is the color of the UK. What, for real? This was a thing? This was a thing that people cared about? If it didn't have, like, the giant fucking waist, like, this would be halfway decent. UK government's putting out blue passports now. He had a huge anxiety spike, so I spent the evening watching anime with Moxie. Holly, I'm happier that you were dealing with your anxiety spike. I'm very glad that you had Moxie on hand to be there with you and work you through it. It's always wonderful when you're here, but like I'd rather that you were taking care of yourself. I mean, I guess I don't, strictly speaking, but like, it always feels better to have one. Oh, we're at the 3-hour point though, so we should start to wrap this up. Damn it, game! Like, I've got every fucking DLC. Why can't you give me a halfway decent fucking skirt? Why is this so fucking difficult, game? God, like these fuck. These suck. No, 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 no. Hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it so. If I let myself, I will sit here all like the rest of the night, and I do actually have to sleep. So, um, fuck shit, fuck shit, fuck shit. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Whatever. Yeah, I noticed that we were at 3 hours. Tomorrow's the age verification deadline, so I find out what the ultimate answer is on the whole thing. Keeping the toes crossed for it. I know it's not gonna buy too many milkshakes, but hopefully things will go well. Like they said you were okay, right? Though, like that was a thing, right? Oh God, no, no. Mischievous Lemming Coat? What? What is this shit? Alright, no, I gotta wrap this up. That's gonna have to do for right now. So I'll probably just keep this outfit. Turn to pod, sure, save changes. I missed a couple things for you. Let me scroll up and get those. All night Nisa stream, I wish. But I took today off of work, so I can't really missing work tomorrow. I Am Blue, da bi da ba ba da. The iconic song I Am Blue from Italian legends Eiffel 65. I mean, they did, but you know, scam anxiety, that's understandable. I hate that it's a thing that you need to be worrying about, but clearly you are, and it's a legitimate concern, so, like, I know the Blue Alien Guy song, we've talked about it before. It's on the screen. Banks fucking me over with overdue payment bullshit on things they fucked up and I paid already once. What the fuck? I fucking hate that. Yeah, Holly, I'm sorry you gotta be dealing with that. That's just a lot of bullshit. I'm gonna ditto what Soup said earlier. You need to talk about it. You got my DMs. You know how to reach me, so it's uh, always open to listen. And that goes for all y'all. Like it's not just Holly. Know how to get a hold of me, and if you know how to get a hold of me, it means that I'm always got an ear open for you. If you're up for it, they'll usually relent and apologize if you call them politely but insistently grill them on it. Oh. Gotta drop right away. Can't stay for the wrap up. Have a good night, y'all. Kronos, we love you. Sleep well. Take care of yourself. We do, and I'm gonna have to set aside like a day and a bunch of spoons to do it, but that does need to come in the relative near future. Um, also, Soup, if gonna be like sometime between now and Monday, could we uh set up a chance to talk about the Zelda stuff? Completely on your schedule, by the way. Like, because I know that you got stuff going on your end of things too, but yeah. Any other administrata that needs to be taken care of? Tomorrow will be LBP streams. it will be community levels. Might not be available tomorrow, but the weekend should be fine. Okay. Then we'll definitely square aside a couple minutes that we can kind of walk through things with that. I'll make sure that I'm not out of the house. Right, community levels tomorrow, and maybe, possibly, potentially Zelda on Monday if we can get it working. If we can't, then we'll put it back another day. It's not a problem. Holly says they ended their credit card program, dragged their asses on actually killing the card. Then when I tried to pay the last charge, I couldn't because they stopped the transfer feature. So I asked for help, they gave me a method to pay, but then they charged me for being late on it. I paid that with the same method, and they took the money but didn't clear the balance. So they're charging me again? What the fuck? I'm sorry that you're having to sort that out, Holly. That's a lot. And dealing with banks already is a lot. Having the money come like on top of it, yeah. I wish you the best of luck with it. Hopefully there's some kind of recourse. But we are going to wrap up the stream here. Just so you know, we're wrapping up here. Had a great stream. I appreciate that you didn't mind going through LBP levels. Give my brain meats a little bit of chance to kind of decompress a bit. It was greatly appreciated. Fun times always. And yeah, so I will ask you all, as I always do, please be taking care of yourselves out there in the meat space. Make sure you're getting all the hydration and electric eels that you need, especially you folks down in the southern hemisphere, because it is toasty warm down there. You try to be getting in at least one meal a day. It doesn't have to be good food, but it does have to be food. If you get more than one meal, it's substantive and nutritious, but if you can only manage one, please do. If you've got medications, try to take those medications as close to schedule as your situation allows. But above all and overall, please do remember that you are important. You have value. You've got folks out there who love you and are rooting for you. They want you to have your best life. They want you to be safe and happy. I am one of those folks, but I am only one. There are many more. But that has to do it for us here at Disco About. So from me, Disco, here in Tokyo, all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, arigasamdota, sayonara, see you, and ciao.